all of the viewers at home. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Johannesburg Expo Centre. This is where the Johannesburg International Motor Show is happening. Now, it actually opens tomorrow, but by the cars that you can see behind me, just to get all the vehicles laid out, this is a huge logistical exercise undertaken by the exhibitors as well as the venue managers. Now, to chat a little bit more about that, I have the CEO of the Johannesburg Expo Centre, Mr. Craig Newman. Craig, thank you very much for speaking to Morning Live. Why was this venue the perfect place for the Johannesburg International Motor Show?
Well, not only because it's the biggest venue in Africa, it's also the best venue in Africa, and the prestige of hosting an international event of this nature, the venue just complements its needs, its requirements, because, we've got over 50,000 square meters under roof of exhibition going on at the moment and over 100,000 square meters outdoor. So the manufacturers really place a lot of emphasis on where they're taking their products to be launched, and the venue is just the perfect fit.
It must be quite a privilege for you guys.
It must be quite a what, sorry?
A privilege for you guys to be hosting such an event like this. International Motor Show. It's got international status, modelled along the likes of the Paris, Frankfurt and Geneva Motor Shows.
Yes, absolutely. It's right up there. Look, the venue has always been the home for the Motor Show. Many years ago it used to be Auto Africa, and just over 6 years ago it changed to Johannesburg International Motor Show to keep in line with the trends of Geneva Motor Show and Paris Motor Show. So it's an absolute privilege, and we will continue to host it as it goes along and continue to grow it and make it better.
All right, now I mentioned the logistics around actually getting all these cars in here. How long ago did you guys start setting this up?
Look, because of the way the venue is configured, it doesn't really take that long to get it all set up. We started about over 12 days ago, and the vehicles only really start coming in 2 days before the show opens. But the venue is done in such a way that it can accommodate this type and facilitate this type of easy build-up.
A big draw card for this motor show is the fact that South Africans will see cars that they've never ever seen before, things that they've only seen online, maybe pictures that have been launched at the Geneva Motor Show. Now they get to see it in real life. But that also means that these concept cars, these beautiful brand new cars, they cost a lot of money. What is the security like around Nasrec at this time?
Yeah, look, we don't try and reinvent the wheel. As I say, the show's been held here for many years, so we sort of know what's requirements and what the requirements are and what the needs. But generally, the security around the showgrounds, in and out of the venue, has always been great. So all we do is we make sure that we top up on the various manpower, and we bring in the technology with the cameras and reaction teams and so forth. So we've never had a problem here with vehicles or any vehicle theft or attempted vehicle thefts as well.
Mr. Newman, you gave me some very interesting stats about the size under roof and the size outside of the Johannesburg Expo Centre. I mean, I know this as the home of the Rand show, That's kind of what springs to mind when you speak to me about the Expo Centre here in Nasrec. But I mean, just explain some of those stats that you were giving us about the area that this Expo Centre actually consumes.
Yeah, well, look, the entire site is on 50 hectares. And under roof, with regards to exhibition space and conference venues, we've got over 50,000 square meters. And that's to accommodate the various big exhibitions like the Motor Show, the Electromining Show. We have Interbuild here as well. And these are all big shows. And these shows can only be held at venues that can accommodate them. Over and above that, we've got over 100 square meters of outdoor space, and this is outdoor exhibition space that can be done and manufactured and mold into any way that the exhibitors and the manufacturers and the people would like to do it.
Lovely stuff. Thank you very much. That's the CEO of the Johannesburg Expo Centre, Mr. Craig Newman. We're here for the Johannesburg International Motor Show, and we're going to be chatting a little bit more, not only about the motor show, but also about the industry. It's come in the headlines. There's been a couple of automobile strikes, and we're going to be dissecting these issues and a whole lot more about this Johannesburg International Motor Show, all coming to you from this live broadcast. And of course, you're going to see some absolutely amazing cars. It was one thing that really struck me as I walked into this hall. The gleaming lines. Oh, cars are absolutely beautiful here, Ayanda.